On HP for Cloud9. There's the paranoia towards U-Hauls. They're going to be working their way in. Watch out for the Nano Swarm. The flash comes out on top of zecK. zecK barely gets away, and the shots deliver a final killing blow to NiSMO. Around the corner goes the Frenzy. Would have expected to see a little bit more there, but dazzLe with a quick response on delete. The site has not really been controlled as of yet. They're trying to get the spike planted, but it's awkward to say the least. The fight's not really working out well as they peek out yet again. Sunny. The wins being 13-6, 13-5. That's not too shabby for Ghost. Now, unfortunately, like I said, one map that they did struggle on was Bind. Not exactly ideal. Mass TP coming out, but
what?
Mitch!
But still, it feels like Ghost. They're just getting shut out of this round.
Well, PaYen is there to at least give them something, and then NiSMO chimes in as well, so as quickly as you say that, they find a few kills. Unfortunately, Vice gets an equalizer. Back to 3-on-3. Nice shrouded step across the site. dazzLe picks off Leaf on the attempted flank through Portal. Vice is still in position, currently on site, catches zecK off guard. That's the spike carrier dropping. And now Vice is backing off, trying to play off the spike. The ult is pulled. He's got to be careful here. They're getting closer and closer. Does the pulse connect? No, he's going to end up getting caught. Hold on! dazzLe! Oh, no! Oh, you really hate to see it. That should have been a free kill. Vice was dead to rights. Well, you know what? We'll credit where it's due. We'll chalk it up to the animation as Vice finds a 4th kill on the round.
On the flank. He's pushed out Showers. He's there towards short A. They should have all the information in the world, but they may not have their lives. Chase takes down Vice. Maybe they can get something else. Leaf's there to recover the situation. The showstopper's out, and NiSMO's able to pick up 2 massive kills. And now it's just onto Relyks. The paranoia comes out. He forces them off of the angle. And this positioning actually... Can Relyks break the situation down is the question. Oh, I don't know if that CP is exactly where he wanted it to go, because it was right in the middle of the window. But both players now pushing into the smoke, as a matter of fact. And Relyks, he's still unsure of where they both are. Oh, there's one! And PaYen takes him down.
A lot of players grouped up in hookah. Relyks with the port has to worry about run it back, which has been utilized by Chase. That's shut down pretty quickly as they try to fly into the site. You've got dazzLe already up into position, but so is NiSMO, who snuck onto site. Now Relyks is inside Tuna Can, turns things back around. They have to be careful because there's concern over what could be coming this direction. As the ult comes through but is ultimately canceled, the defender Killjoy is going to catch them off guard and force them away from the site. So good Killjoy ult coming out from Leaf, but it's up to Leaf and Leaf alone. He's had some impressive shots thus far. Quick one coming out onto dazzLe, but as the paranoia comes through, do a lot of damage. As he goes for the peak, has to be careful. Now the flash is right on the money. That allows them to get in on the back end of this play. Nice aftershock as well to force PaYen into a corner. Vice is chiming in. Things are stacking up nicely for Cloud9. You find yourselves in this position, but Ghost...
He's able to take down the run it back. NiSMO, he's stunned up. He has the showstopper out. Is he able to find anything here? He will take down Sunny. The 4v3 advantage still lies with Ghost. And Vice still has great position towards hookah. This round is all out of whack, and Vice is able to take down 1. There goes Leaf inside the Tuna Can, and then Vice is able to find the final 2 kills. C9 steal that one away from Ghost.
Mitch, who has no idea he's here, but Mitch hasn't been spotted, so Mitch gets to survive with impunity. There's the strike from Mitch, who now changes positions as the push is coming in from short, but Mitch's damage is being felt here by Ghost as another one is picked up for Mitch in the round.
Mitch is being such an annoying player right now. This is so sneaky, just playing around his own cloudburst. NiSMO's able to take down Leaf, though, and dazzLe stops that. All that nonsense, dazzLe doesn't want any of it here. And Sunny is in the 1v2. Oh, great use.
So I went back and looked again. I just was brain farting in that round. xeta played Omen, Sova, and Sky more recently for Cloud9 Korea. I don't know why I couldn't think. I just was feeling dumb. Whatever. Case may be, it doesn't matter as it's a pistol round live, and PaYen is the only one left, as pain is what Ghost is currently feeling. Not to be confused with the last player left standing, who's also feeling his own share of pain. Sitting at 52 HP, trying to scrape up some success here on the round. Now, Relyks has just dropped multiple smokes in his path. PaYen going through it.
From Ghost towards middle. dazzLe still here waiting in U-Haul, and he probably has to come up huge. if they want to have any chance here, and he does just that. Okay, game on. 3v3 after the dazzle 2K. He's still fighting from U-Haul, and he gets a third as well. What is happening right now? No way! dazzle gets a fourth, and this is actually so doable for Ghost all of a sudden. 2v1 situation. Relyks here in U-Haul. He's gonna get caught off guard. What a round from dazzle. That is all him just putting up a monster hold there in U-Haul. There's no way he should have gotten that much success out of that weapon.
If you're C9, why do you keep allowing bind to go through? I mean, the truth is, you're playing with a temporary stand-in, and you're playing with the trial. Are you really gonna roll the dice on a map like potentially Icebox? Probably not. So it's an understandable position to find yourselves in if you're Cloud9, to try to stick to the vanilla maps that everyone's used to, the ones we've seen played time and time again. The take works out well for Cloud9 as they had a player or two-player advantage. As I said that though, zecK picked off one underneath the cloudburst that was laid out at his feet. Ultimately it does fall to Mitch, who's got a great round coming in as the Jet main who has filled the shoes for tenz. Mitch with a target right around the corner, but it looks like the remaining members of Ghost have decided to back off of the play, sneaking into the corner, waiting for them to try to come through from spawn. There's the rocket being pulled out, and there's the ult coming in as well. So they're trying to send some pulses down range. Now they could cancel out this ult, and they do. The lockdown is destroyed. As Ghost continues to try and go for the retake, Relyks is going to scoot his way across with the shrouded step. Nice shock dart right on Mitch's feet. Even with the paranoia, nearsightedness not going to affect Mitch too much. zecK has to pick up the pieces. And unfortunately for zecK.
And who lies in wait? It is Chase, and he, with a great curveball, he only manages one. Definitely wanted more from that, because now his team has to come up huge in this situation. Oh, wait, what's this? C9. They're trying to make their way back to B, but they don't know that PaYen's right here, and he's able to take down one. Is there time for the plant? Yes, there is, but he's got to be right here, right now. Vice, he knows that he doesn't have the cover, and he's trying to look for the kills, and because of that, it just leaves Sunny in spawn. He's able to take down dazzle, but that is a round victory for Ghost.
They are taking their time getting into this position. It's going to be a serious crunch on the site. Mitch has to step up big, and there's the kill onto Chase. Now, NiSMO does finally come through on that flank. Sunny drops zecK, and NiSMO is the only one that remains as Mitch from distance slides out another knife.
Maybe not the Cypher, but the run it back is available. Oh, and there's the flash for Sunny, and the spray down is there. 4 kills for Sunny. Huge for them, shutting down that Ghost play. It just leaves zecK in the 1v2. He's got no HP to work with, and Sunny will pick up the ace. The 188 ping swing from xeta.
As we are in what could be the final round of map number 1, they've got the player advantage. zecK fanning on the Jet who dashes across. That's Mitch. zecK has to get out of dodge. Relyks goes for the ult to get into a better position. Somehow, zecK is still able to get the best of Mitch, despite the fact that his position was spotted out early. Relyks from on high, taken down by zecK, who has to now keep his head on a swivel. There's a player behind him, has to go back through, but Vice quickly switches to the pistol. It was looking promising for zecK to maybe even find one more kill. Again, we mentioned it. A little bit of a rough start, but starting to warm up a bit. But now it's down to PaYen. A 1v2, and that turret is going to be a hassle. He's going to spot out his position right here. Doesn't matter. At least he gets the kill onto Leaf. Takes minimal damage.
Oh.
PaYen! That's huge! Ghosts are still in this game. But the clock is ticking down. I love this. We've seen this time and time again. Using Sunny's hardware more specifically as a fake, but they haven't bit. They not only take out Sunny, but they stick on the site. You've still got players here playing defense, but they're falling. And it's down to now just 2. This should have been a lot easier for them. Now the Killjoy ult gets utilized. That's going to force the players who are still here out of sight. And there's only one that remains. It's PaYen. Cloud9 end up closing things out. Got slowed in that slow orb and went up on the wall. Still detonated. Did about 51 damage to Relyks. With a nice quick shot onto PaYen. Relyks bids adieu as he ends up getting traded out by dazzle. It's all down to dazzle now in the 1v3, and ultimately it will be Cloud9's round to take.
Nanobots are out. There's 3 players towards screens, and Vice, he knows he has to try to fight his way out of the situation. Here comes the setup from Sunny, but it doesn't actually accomplish much of anything, and Sunny is a very labored spray, but he's able to get one, but there's only 5 bullets left in the chamber, and zecK just peeks him.
Main, as the Sage Wall goes down, everything is on NiSMO here. If the peek comes through at the right time, it's going to work out so well, and it does. 8 HP, but the nade's right on the money.
3v3 now. C9 can actually teleport with Relyks ult, and he does, actually. This is so much pressure on PaYen now. He has to come up with something, but he can't find a single frag. The rotation is already not too far for Ghost, but it is getting stopped by Mitch. And this was looking very promising for Ghost, but now, at this point, 3v1 for NiSMO. He has the showstopper. He has one blast pack, so he might be able to find some kind of entry if he decides to use that. But finding all three just seems nearly impossible at this point. We'll see what he's got. He's a very skilled player after all. Oh, perfect peek actually on device. Takes him out through the wall there. And it looks like he's just trying to inflict some damage. 28 HP. He gets one for free here. Oh, okay. Leaf.
Back off and play for a retake. So it's going to be a 5v5 retake with Rolling Thunder and the Showstopper still available. There's the Showstopper being pulled from Relyks. The rocket's right where it needs to be, but no! It goes around the corner. That's a problem. Mitch, missing the knives as well, has to switch back to the rifle. The Rolling Thunder isn't where it needs to be. All of this utility utilized, but it's not doing much. It's Leaf, now in a 1v3. After picking up the first kill that made it a 1v3 in the first place, gets a second as well, but finally there's a cyber cage going down. Another tripwire on the site that's been taken out. They still have yet to secure Spike Plant, but they've got the site under their control. There's the swing. Mitch right on the money with a headshot on the up. zecK spraying away on device, as is PaYen onto Relyks. So they've made it more manageable. PaYen peeking out wide, but it's now falling onto zecK. He struggled in that first map. Can zecK find the big 1v2 clutch? There's two players both back site. Sunny is holding the line. It's just a matter of time. Chase is waiting around the corner. That's a missed shot coming in from Mitch, who went to the sidearm given the close distance. Leaf immediately takes out Chase, but that's a big piece for them to be missing out on. Vice, the turret spots one inside the site. They've got 30 seconds left to make a move. NiSMO pops the ult, doesn't even get a chance to fire. That's disappointing. Leaf from distance, up off the top rope. And just like that, Cloud9 gains site control over on B. You've got Leaf sitting on top of double stack, holding, waiting for the peek to come through from the first player, knowing there's one here. Not ready for dazzLe, who swings out wide, and it's PaYen this time with a response. 3K for 3K, the two teams trade, but it's PaYen's whose is the most important. Cancels the ult in the end, and now they're going to see this Killjoy ult come out. So, while it ultimately would have forced Relyks out of position, PaYen wants to charge forward, trying to take down that Killjoy ult. It doesn't end up happening. Now, no one will get detained, but Leaf with the spin back. The 180 to take down zecK. Relyks trying to come around the back end, but Leaf is there with the save as dazzLe had already snuck out onto the site. Chase is all that's left. And he's going to be chasing down players of Cloud9 who have gained site control. And nice shot coming out on the Guardian, no less. But still quite a bit in front. Opts to swap to a Phantom. Starts spamming through the billboard. Two players grouped up side by side, and Leaf's not going to let Chase go any further. 8 rounds to 3, Cloud9.
That defender spawned, but C9, they're just playing this one the way you're supposed to. Off their crossfires, putting so much pressure on anybody. Leaf, it looks like he wants to get antsy here, and there will be a flashpoint to enable him. Paranoia comes out. The trades are there in favor of actually Ghost. 2v3, and actually PaYen takes down Relyks. It's just down device all of a sudden, and then paint shells come in. NiSMO takes him down. Good retake from Ghost.
Ghost, they scrape together what they can.
Challenge doesn't actually get too much done with his Nano Swarm. But the flashpoint is out. Vice, he's trying to capitalize, but it will be Chase actually to strike first blood in this round. Sunny, here behind the pillar, he's had difficulty with these kinds of situations with high ping, and yeah, that is a very tough spot to play when you are just disadvantaged as innately as he is, playing from Korea. Now zecK is trying to hold on to this position, but recognizes that he has to fall off. It's a good read. But PaYen is here to support him, actually, from Male. 1 for 1, and it does look like Ghost is going to be taking this one.
To try and slow them down. but now it's time for the push. We'll see what they can do to try and stop this one. Nice pistol work coming out thus far from Sunny and Relyks, and there's Vice with the shotgun as well. It's zecK alone on the site. Again, they wandered into a trap on this A site.
It looks like it will be, in fact, a B play here coming out. Leaf is playing close, right beside that turret. He's not able to get anything done. Chase with the instant headshot will take him down, but Vice is still playing around the site right now. There's so much pressure on Vice. He's able to actually get another. I can't believe that. Takes down NiSMO as NiSMO hits him from the grave. But here we go. Relyks busts out the showstopper. That'll at least deny the plant. And he actually pushes on forward even more. Takes down PaYen.
One back site. That's Chase. Goes for the peek towards main. Mitch is waiting. zecK opts to push through, but there's one currently holding that line. It's Relyks, and he's going to be walking right into it. Relyks is just too prepared. 11 rounds now for Cloud9. There's the alarm bot triggering the position, and there's the peek, but no! The double peek, he wasn't prepared. He was switching between both targets, couldn't quite finish off NiSMO. Great damage being dealt at least, but the Sage there with the backup and the heal. Now Leaf has to fall off and try and support this B site. They're trying to take these distance duels, but the dink shot comes out, and it's through the edge of the wall. So now Ghosts actually find themselves in a great position, especially with the ult bringing one back into play. As I say that, though.
And Relyks can come up with something just purely magical, is the only way I could put it. And okay, well, it starts with something like this. dazzLe's just got his back to Leaf, and there we go. Leaf finds his third on the round. They're going to be keyed in on Leaf's angle, so this is really up to Relyks to try to activate him at this point. And he's trying to fight both of these angles at once. It's so difficult right now, and they know that. But Leaf is actually going to keep on pushing forward. Takes down PaYen. He is actually going to find 5 on the round in taking down Chase. There's just one player remaining in NiSMO. He's on the site, and this... Oh, the showstopper comes out, and that should be it. Okay, a very close round. NiSMO here underneath heaven. He's set up for a lot of kills right now. There is great potential for him to just spray these players down. And it's not looking too good for C9 right here just yet. zecK actually finds the first frag onto Leaf. And Mitch, he's trying to push on forward. Oh, he actually just blindly throws out his knives and is able to find one. But yeah, Vice is still at heaven. A little slow to get in on the action here. And this will go the way of Ghost. Let's see what Vice is able to do, though. If he's able to get a couple kills, it could help out or maybe hurt Ghost's economy, but...
Nano swarms and alarm bots. They do take out the alarm bot. There's the nano swarm going down. A nade in response as well. The flash comes out. Sunny is trying to slow them down with that breach utility. The kit works out masterfully for them as it all falls onto zecK. Despite the spray down kill on Sunny at a distance, you've got breach on site. You've got Raze currently sitting back windows. That's Relyks with a quick shot coming out from the op. The ult's been popped. The fuse is pulled, but it's not going to connect on this player right around the corner, and that leaves him in a terrible position. But Sunny's going big inside the site. Found 2, somehow stayed alive to turn around and lay down a fault line. With just 8 seconds left, they do manage to get that spike secured. dazzLe's ult gets canceled, so they do want to fly in as fast as they possibly can. Cloud9, they win round number 13. Map number 2 will be theirs. Ghost has been eliminated. And the boys from C9 Blue will be moving on to the playoffs tomorrow.